Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mohammed or Mo Money with FX Elite 360, and I am doing one of my chart reviews, chart analysis. You know what? Whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm doing today. In the middle of the day. On a Wednesday, because I have nothing better to do. So let's go ahead and get started because I don't want to take up a lot of time in this project. I want it to be really quick so I can move on with my life. And so can you. All right. So let's go over NZD, USDNOK. Okay, USDNOK is one of the trades that we traded last week and this week. Last week we bought around right here. Price went up hundreds of pips. We got out, and then price came back down even lower this week, and we got back in right over here. And then now price went up. I did take portion of our profits like around right here, but I do believe we might see some continuation on this trade, maybe all the way to right here or even here, depending on how the market reacts or moves during this week. Right now it's pretty slow, so it's just stagnant, it's just sitting here. So this was a 4-hour trade right here that we took last week, and then a daily trade that we took as a buy, and then we are not fully out on this second leg yet, but we will get out, like I said, once we get to somewhere right here, because this is a daily swing for me personally. So once that happens, I will be fully out of my trades on USDNOK. I don't know why I'm calling it NOK, but I really like the way it sounds. Okay. So those trades, well, that trade was a really nice, successful trade. Okay. There are some trades that I wrote down before I started this video. I just skimmed through the markets to see what's interesting to me this week, because so far this week has been pretty slow for me. Well, today has been pretty slow, not this week. Today has been really slow. Monday, Tuesday, I had a great day. I mean, today was a good day too, because I was in this trade as a profit, but overall it was really slow. So let's go ahead and get started. I think we already did start, so I'm just repeating myself now. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and repeat myself one more time because I love hearing myself. That's just what it is. I really love NZD, the way the price just moved. We actually bought this pair either 2 weeks ago or a week ago, right over here. We took a portion of our profits here and the rest here. And then this just continued going up, 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 up without even looking back. So now on a higher time frame, such as the daily, I really like this trade as a sell. Let me go ahead and delete these funny circles from here so that we don't get distracted, because I get distracted by the little things. It's not the big things, it's the little tiny things. So we got in right here. Our first position we got out there, second position we got here, and then price is still going. So now I am really looking, I'm interested in selling this, because since like this last leg right here on a daily, we have not seen any major pullbacks on this. So I am looking for a pullback on this market, anywhere from where price is at right now to pretty much right over here. So, I mean, what time is it right now? It's 4:44 p.m. my time, and odds usually you know, either depending on the day, they tend to rise around 5 or 6 p.m. my time, or they tend to fall around 5 or 6 p.m. my time. So right now, if I want, I could place a really tiny position, literally where price is at right now, which is 107869 area. I could place a trade, and if price continues to go up, my last position will be right over here in the circle. That will be my last position. Stop loss will be right over there, and I'm gonna hold this as a swing on the daily. That's what I'm looking for on AUDNZD. I'm really liking how price has moved since our last buy on this, and I want to see some price confirmation around this area to let me know that this is a really good sell for me, because we are getting a double top. That's what it looks like, or placing a topping, and I'm excited for that. Okay, let us continue with our next pair, EURAUD. EURAUD has been really good to me. I sold this in the beginning of the week, like I think it was like from, let's take out these funny circles out of here because I'm getting distracted already. All right, let's create more funny circles. I think I sold like right over here, and I got out maybe right over here, and price is still kind of like, you know, falling. But I did look at this on the higher time frame, and most likely, and this is probably going to start reversing, especially if I am assuming that odds or AUDUSD might likely to fall. Not saying it will, but might likely. This could reverse. Right now I am looking for an entry anywhere from right there to right here is an area that I am potentially looking in to get in as a buy, because I really like it. And another thing is, like, this is something that, you know, I joke about a lot, but it's one of my favorite like pattern. I call it the middle finger pattern. If you really look at this, you know, we have I think people have like all this many hands. I'm not sure. As you could see, it looks like a giant middle finger. If you could see my hand, I'm actually making the middle finger signs right now. And if you do it on your, if you're doing it on your own, you would see it. This is the middle finger pattern, my ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's coming to an end, because I don't think this is going to continue going down further than it already has. So I am looking to buy this on the weekly, daily, and even monthly. So this would be a really nice swing trade for me. Could hold this for weeks, months. We don't know how long this is going to take to, you know, play out. But as long as we know it's going to play out, we're going to hold. We're going to hold. And what else do we say? We're not leaving. Because we're not leaving until our trade works out in our favor. And that is what I am expecting. Look at the monthly. It just looks so beautiful. Weekly also looks beautiful. Daily, magnificent. Even the 4 hour, honestly, this looks very appealing. and extremely attractive to me. Almost like one of those girls. I'm kidding. Let's not talk about girls tonight. All right, moving on to our next trade that I'm potentially looking at to get in, either this week or next week, depending on whatever happens. I could talk about what might happen, but we won't know until the market moves. Right now, I really, really, really like Euro GBP right over here, where price is at. Even if it comes lower, like to right here, this would be a dream come true for me, because look at the fall on this on the daily. Price fell from 92. Hold on, let's put our digital things. Pretty much 92.16, and this thing has fallen hundreds of pips since then, with no major pullbacks at all. So when this does pop, and which I am looking forward to pop, we're talking hundreds of pips, baby. Hundreds of pips. So many pips that you won't know what to do with it. You'll just get so much delirious. Actually, I'm aiming personally, if price goes up from here, about 260 pips. Still hundreds of pips, okay? Then this will be a swing trade for me, because I'm looking at the daily and also the 4 hour, maybe, because if you've been in a group or my group for a while, was we take multiple entries on different levels on trades, and then as price moves, we take our positions off as price goes on. That's our way of trailing the market. It's manually trailing, if that makes sense. But that is what I'm looking for. All right. Like I said, EURGBP, I really love it. I want it to come to these area right here, this box right here, and I want it to, at least get over, 200 pips off of this. But as like I said, we have multiple positions, and then as price goes up 50 pips to 100 pips, we take off one position, so all the way to our target. And then we usually leave one position open to hit our target, so that we are securing profits. And that is, my fancy way of trailing the market. All right, let's move on to, what is the other one? EURCHF. I have this on. I don't know why, but we will see. I like EURCHF as a short-term sell. Like maybe the 4 hour, even 15 minute, maybe. Yeah, around the 15 minute. I can see this as a really nice sell, but it's not something that I'm really interested in. I don't know why I have it on my list. I think I might have saw something like on the 4 hour, maybe. That's why I put it on my list. But for right now, I'm gonna hold off. But most likely, I might come back to this later in the week or so. Maybe next week. I'm gonna look back at this and see where we're at. I will most likely look to sell on the lower time frame, such as the 1 hour, maybe even the 15 minute. But for right now, I do want to skip this because there's really nothing to look at. I am interested in the yens this week, or even next week, because it is Wednesday. I'm really interested in the yens. Let's talk about CAD. Okay, so CADJPY and then GBP JAP, so the pound yen, are literally correlated. I mean, they're so similar. The way they move is like they're synced together. I really do like this CAD anywhere from where price is at to right here. I really do want price to continue going up a little bit higher and not have a pullback on a daily. If the move is like, 100 pips on the daily, then I do discard it. But I am praying. Am I praying? Is that what I said? I guess I am. I do want price to come back to these levels so that I can go ahead and get into this trade. But as you know, again, on our trading group, we always do have a tester. What do you call position? And the tester position is usually really small. So because I did caught this just right now, I don't have any positions. But I really do want to pull back on the 4-hour to all the way over here. So at the moment, this will be extreme patience. I'll just be waiting to see how price reacts from right over here. Most likely, we might see 20, 50 pips drop and then continue up, or we could just consolidate here for a while until, something happens. For right now, like I said, I still like this. And pound yen, I also really like. Pound yen, I've actually been looking at for quite some time now. And the daily, weekly, where price is at right now to that last wick right here, or even right over here, I'm really interested in. So this right here, I want a 4-hour pullback on this, or a retracement. And once that happens, I will be placing my orders. Probably tonight, because pound yens usually drop around 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. my time. Usually they start moving around 3 a.m. But you don't really see drops until like 5 or something. So I'm really interested in this trade. And this will be both a swing trade and a daily, what do you call 4-hour trade, which means we'll have multiple positions. We'll get out, on a 4-hour. One of our positions will be out, and then a daily we will hold for a swing trade, and that could take weeks or even days. So stay patient. All right. And the other one is AUDJPY. I mean, the yens just look absolutely delicious to me this week.